After 25 years of owning horses, I thought I knew most things. Then I got my first pony and realised I knew absolutely nothing. Meet Custard, the tiny terrorist who turned my world upside down. So Cameo, my older horse, had to be retired. He had several ongoing issues with his feet, so he's gone into the herd to live with a load of other retired horses. And Bear, my 18-hand show jumping horse, he's a rescue horse and he does like to have a companion. And I saw this little chap on Facebook. Now, my daughter is 4 years old and she started doing riding lessons, and I thought, amongst all those other reasons, that he might end up being quite a good pony for her as well. And I think that he was the pony that I dreamt about in my childhood. He's obviously Palomino, he's got 4 beautiful long white stockings, a beautiful white face and 2 amazing blue eyes, and I just fell in love with him. And he was completely unhandled, 2-year-old, you couldn't get the head collar on him, you couldn't get the head collar off him, you couldn't catch him in the paddock, you couldn't get near him in the stable, but he was always really interested in me. He was lovely with Imogen, he's great with Bear, and he was always interested in me doing stuff with him. So I was quite confident that I could make it work with him. But I realised that I have never actually owned a pony before. Now, I've had Custard for an entire year, and these are the things that I have learnt. So firstly, ponies are tough. Okay, they grow unbelievable coats in the winter. Now, I'm a big rugger, and I realise I've had to revisit my kind of rugging knowledge. Bear always is clipped in the winter and wears several rugs when it's very cold. This little guy just grows the most incredible coat. And we've got to remember that these Welsh ponies are bred to live outside in all weathers. So I really had to remember that and rug him accordingly. And the reality is that Custard's absolutely fine in quite cold temperatures. And you've also got to allow the ponies to lose some weight over the winter. It's part of the natural cycle that these ponies have that you just don't tend to have with horses. And the second thing is, ponies are mischievous and super intelligent. Now, I don't know whether it's a Welsh pony thing. I think it is. If anybody's got Welsh ponies, please let me know. But he picks up really, really good habits and really, really bad habits really, really quickly. And he is mischievous. Like, you can't leave stuff around the stable. If you leave a corn broom or something, it's going over the wall, it's swinging around. He is, he's always plotting something, which definitely keeps me on my toes. He is a professional food hoover. Now, I always knew that ponies could put weight on easily, but this is something else. And I really had to learn about laminitis and looking out for the signs of laminitis. I mean, he'd put on weight just even looking at grass. So the major thing for me was to kind of manage him, but allow him maximum turnout time. So we eventually opted for a grazing muzzle, which kind of solved all our problems. It meant that he could go out full time with Bear, keeping Bear company, but we could also restrict the amount of grass that was going in. So small doesn't necessarily mean simple when it comes to exercising. Obviously, he is tiny, he's 12 hands. So I had to think about alternative ways of actually getting him exercise. Now, he is only 3 years old, so he doesn't need the kind of work that Bear needs, but he does still need some exercise. Now, we did start him off. We did back him this autumn. And if you want to see the video of what happened there, you can look here. And I decided to take him swimming, which was actually really good for him, and it also helped with his waistline. I had to dust off my long reins and relearn how to long rein properly, which he's very good at, happy to say. And also, quite hilariously, I lead him off Bear. So when I take Bear for a hack, my 18-hand horse, the 12-hand pony comes with us, so you can imagine how funny that looks. But it's a really good way of getting them both exercised at the same time. And then next spring, when he's a 4-year-old, he's going to go to a professional show producer to be backed and ridden away properly. And this might be a crazy idea, but I actually thought he'd make a pretty good driving pony as well. So maybe that's something to think about down the line. Something that's been really, really fun is having a go for the first time ever in-hand showing. I never did it as a child. And now if you want to see a really amazing video of Custard's last show, you can see that here, and you can see all the things that happened. But yeah, in-hand showing has been absolutely brilliant for him, and I've really, really enjoyed it. And you've enjoyed it too, haven't you? Yes. So one of the really big payoffs is that Bear absolutely loves having a little brother. Bear is a rescue horse. He gets extremely insecure, and Custard has been a great comfort for Bear. And Bear's mental health is everything. And if you want to see what happened to Bear and learn about his start in life, we are doing a video about Bear. So please subscribe to the channel so you can be here when that comes out. So we definitely think that Custard is worth keeping, don't we? Yeah. And I'm really hoping he's going to end up as a really good pony for Imogen as well down the line. Definitely a good purchase. Don't you think, Bear? So if you'd like to see some more videos about Custard, please subscribe to the channel here and follow our adventures. And do you remember when I said we went in-hand showing with Custard? If you want to see that video, that is available down here. And we will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Say thank you, Custard. Thank you, Custard.